Welcome everyone back to Fallout 4, and I am here at the settlement build for Starlight driving, our next episode, and we're going to see if we can finish this place off in today's one. I made a couple of changes since last time. Let's see, yeah, we added in, okay, I put in some of these lights here by the main entrance, since most of the people come in obviously over here, so we've got a little bit of light spread out over here. Okay, we've got light all around the building, some little bit of decoration on here, and I put in the lights on the inside, so you can see that we've got lights. So the power is spread out on top of the roof, and we've got lights in there, so we need to add a couple of more things in there. I've tidied up the little bar areas over here, and we've got, you said, oops, changing my view. We've got our first little barman
that farm run
standing over here. So
that
he's sorting this place out. But we need to add a little bit more decoration. All our security is, the fences and stuff is up and running. So that's all fine, everything's on max. If we look at our stats, what are we standing on now? Okay, so we got 80 food, 80 water, power, defense and beds. Everything looks good.
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
Why is everyone going to be so negative coming to me? Tell me I'm a synth or looking for trouble and I don't know what else. Anyway, okay, let's see here. Now we need to add something because all we have inside here is beds. So what are we going to add? We need things like little storage units or something at least. I want to look like these people are actually doing something in here. But we need to do something small that can go next to their beds. No, I need something a little bit, looks a bit nicer than that. That's too big. Oh yeah, we need workstations. That reminds me of the workstations. Oops, I'm getting turned around here. You know what? I can actually add workstations over here. There's plenty of space. Let me quickly do that first before I forget. Crafting. Yeah, so we can add workstations right here for people to work with. This one's a little bit on the big side. Let's see, can I put you over there or it should work fine, I hope. Just a little bit of space. There we go. What's this one? Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. We can move it up. I don't think it should block entrance at any way. Okay, then we have chemistry. No, but we got chemistry. Cooking station, we got that side. Cooking stove. Power armor. Now that'll be something useful. Let's stick a power armor here somewhere. And I'm thinking down here. Just fitting here. It's gonna block that entrance over there though. I think, how about over here? Okay, so I can put a power armor, other non-usable power armor here, and at least they will be working on it. I added some of these weightlifting things here, so that people can start doing things. There's a weapons. This goes this way. Now this thing has got a back thing there. I think let's try see if we can add, put one over here. Yeah, there's also a weapons one, which is a bit more streamlined. So you go like that. And I think we can just move it up a little bit. Okay, so we got 3 there, we got that there. See what else we got here. Nuka machines. Well, it will add a little bit of color inside here. Now, where do I put it? Do people actually interact with this thing? I don't know if they actually interact with it, but why not? Let's see now. Where am I going to put you? One there. One there. We need somewhere. Can the people get through there though? That's the thing. I think I'm gonna have to change something around here first. Need to make it so that it's more or less center like that. I'll take it. Looks okay like that. It seems to be more or less in line, sort of. Just line this up a little bit. That is in line with it. I think there is this has to go there. That's got to turn a little bit. So at least there's space for people to walk through here. Okay, so where are we going to put this one then? Let's put him over here then. There we go. I think I need to take these, them inside there rather. Why is this stuff always going to be so... Look how much space that it takes. It's kind of strange. I think I'm going to put this over here. Since we've got the nuka things over there. I'll leave that over there. It's fine like that. Okay, so there's all the nuka stuff. Now, what other crafting stuff? We don't have any other crafting stuff in there. Okay, now we're busy getting containers for this area. Yeah, move on, maybe furniture rather. Shelves, tables. Well, how about these? It looks like a container and it's a table. But fitting in is a problem. Some they might do it depending on how the beds are, but this is going to be a little bit of a tight squeeze. No, it's not going to fit there very well. That's the problem when you've got so many beds. The thing is, I have to have these beds in order to make sure everybody's got something. But I would have put something in here for a little bit of decoration, so I'm not sure. Yeah, no, see, all these things are too big. Which means I'm gonna have to go for the other little containers. Okay, there's those other tables I was looking for. Okay, so we're gonna have to go with these smaller stuffways. Well, we got a few of these. I think these foot lockers will be more, will be better. Stick a foot locker here. So now is this going to have an effect on where people walk? Man, this is complicated. There is another option that I can do. Instead of the beds being here, I can put the bed right over there. Which might actually be better because then there's more space this side. But I can put lockers and things over here. I think that's going to be, so if I do this rather. See what I get, and the people can walk through there without any problems. And I've got plenty of space here to put stuff. I think that could be the solution. So let's try that. That there. Because even though the provisioners aren't actually here most of the time, you still need the beds to keep the count of the settlement up. The easier way of doing it, instead of having all your settlers at one place, you could have one settler at every single settlement doing it. But you're still going to go to one central position, you know, to make it easier. So, but at least you won't have that many beds. But I wanted everything to go to one place there. So I just got to work around it. Just thinking, don't I have double bunks? No, I don't have a mod in for double bunks or anything like that. Okay, well, we'll just do this. Because if I could have double bunks, it would make it easier. You can just put double bunks in. Then I wouldn't even need a top floor over there. So let's take you. Okay, that one's there. Let's see, how's the... Yeah, everything looks straight and neat. Come on. Okay, there we go. I think that one needs to move a little bit more forward. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Now we got this space to work with. So I was thinking we can use these other big locker things. Where is it? This. We can use this. There's a proper locker. So we can stick these down. Okay, so there's enough space here for people to store their stuff. That's okay. No, that will work. And then we can try see something different. I think on top we actually got less beds on top. I'm not sure. Okay, well now we gotta place a whole bunch of lockers down. Is this stuff, okay, everything looks more or less in line, so that should be fine. We're gonna need to add some color or something in here. So that's one. So far so good. Okay, so I got a bunch of lockers there. I think let's put something a little bit bigger this side. What do we have here that's... Well, there is space there, so I'm thinking we can put maybe one of these here. Okay, put one of those there. Oh, I'll try and get it so I can see what I'm doing. It's not going to fit in the unit. Okay, just. No, okay. No, it's very difficult, that one. I think if I do that, I've got a little space over there. See, will you fit in there? Yeah, you fit in there nicely. Okay, so something like that maybe. So they got some extra storage. Let's see here. Maybe we can stick one of those. And then have table. Somebody wants to sit by a table or something. Well, we've got separate tables here somewhere. Okay, let's see what tables we got. There's a nice standard table which can go in there. And a chair. Very nice. So let's see. Chair that fits with this. Okay, so we've got a chair, and I believe we do actually have like monitors or something. Do we have anything else here? Toilets. Hey, that's what I forgot to do, is build a toilet. I forgot about the toilet. No, that looks a bit too new to be having inside here. It's not a vault. How about this? This all should work. Looks like a computer of some sort. There we go. It's actually a TV. And it switches on. I've got power in here, that's why. Okay, not exactly what I had in mind, but it works. Okay, so we've got a little sitting area over there. We need definitely some color or something in here. So let's, since people use candles and stuff, let's put a candle on here. Right, so, I think we can add serial machine like that, and I want did I put an ice machine inside here or not? No, I didn't. We need an ice machine here. A little pub thing. There we go. There's the ice. Yes, I was looking for this as well. Oh, I can't put it on top of these. Okay, a little lamp over there. Maybe I should put lamps somewhere over here. Okay, anyway, first of all, I want something to add a bit of color, and I think that will work. Okay, let's go on top of this thing. No, I can't. There's no point in putting it there, we're not going to actually see it. It might be a little bit weird actually putting it in between the beds. But I think that's going to add a little bit of extra color and a bit more homey feeling, I think. So let's put a couple of these down. Okay, I can go like that. I think while I'm here with this thing, I can put some out here. Let's stick one over there. Like that. We can put something in front of these by these doors. I was actually considering putting some, what do you call it, seating areas there. Why are you coming in here? And how do you even get through there? See, now explain that to me. Now, should I put doors on this stuff? Is that going to prevent them from coming in? Because now this guy is going to be running around like crazy. Okay, so then we can put one over there. So it's just to break up the wall a little bit, and it adds a little bit of extra color to the place. Just to spread out some plants and stuff. Okay, we can stick that one like that. What else do we have here? Radios. What's the difference between these radios? It's the same thing. Okay, well, just sure they appreciate a radio or something, yeah? Okay, there's a radio. Oh yes, we need a dumpster for people to throw their things away. Where do I put the dumpster? Oh, these guys are a pain actually. Dumpster. Where do I put you? I don't think this ground is very level here. I'm thinking we need it away from where people actually eat and do stuff. So maybe over here somewhere. I can stick a couple of dumpsters here. How about over there? Okay, so there goes the garbage. Okay, a couple of small trash cans. We don't want people messing the place up. So let's see, we can put one over there. One like that. Okay, is there anything here else? Decorations. Oh yes, I was looking actually for these. Like a storage thing down here that I wanted. So if we stick a couple of these. Yeah. So it looks like the people are storing some stuff at the back here. Fish. Let's see. Since this guy is selling the food, we're gonna leave him some fish over there. What else? Oh yeah, ashtrays I was looking for. For those who need it. Okay, gonna stick only 3 of them there. These are the new ones, or is it? No, it's not the new ones. Well, they look new. Okay, so we've got one there, one over there, and I think we can stick one back like that. Okay, then we have flags. How can we not put any flags in? Okay, I think this would be a good spot to do it. Minuteman flag like that. But now where's the other flags? They're supposed to be... wonder where was that? It's this one. Yes, there we go. Okay, so now we can stick this up. And I was thinking, where is it? There we go. Good place to put it. What's it got? Minutemen, Railroad. Maybe I can just do all of them. Let's see, maybe we can do this to the Minutemen one. Oh, come on. Flags. Okay, that is... Well, since we are friendly with the Brotherhood. Okay, we got the Brotherhood. Minutemen. We got the Railroad. And that's Enclave, which aren't friendly really. Can do that. There we go. Do I need some light maybe? The light on here. How am I gonna put light on here though? Let's see, will this work? Like that. Okay, and I need to connect some power onto this. Which I think this should work. If I just add one of those. Let's see, can you reach? There we go. We got a little bit of light on there. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, let's get back inside here. Because now I'm actually traveling all over the place now. Okay, so we've got a bit of color things in there. I want to add something in front of this, but I think I should make actually more storage, because there is plenty of places to sit, and what we're still going to add in this side. So maybe, let's see, tables. Let's see what else we've got here. Well, since we've got workbenches, you know what, I should actually spread these workbenches out a little bit. They're all a bit on top of each other, so let's see if we can just spread them out a little bit. Chemistry one can stay there, and then put you like so, a little bit that way, and then we can stick some of these storage trunks, steamer trunks, whatever you call it, for the people who use the workbenches. There's one there. I think let's add some tool things. Okay. A weapons thing here. And one of these. That. We need actually one of these down here somewhere. Then I'm going to put you right here. There's one over there. That's like so. Let's see what else is here. Yeah, a couple of these. There we go. So there's a little bit of storage. We've got workspace. Is there enough light? I think I need a bit more light here. Seems a way too dark, doesn't it? I think we've got to add a little bit more light in here. These are our old faithful lights. Stick you like that. Oh, definitely going to be better. Oh yes, that makes a big difference. We don't want people working in the dark, do we? So let's add... Oh, that's definitely better. Okay. I could actually take these off. I'm wondering now. Is those lights enough? See, it's kind of dark outside now too. I think these lights we can actually take off. Let's see how much less light do we get. Okay, if we compare that to that. Yeah, it looks a little bit too cluttered, I think, with these. All those lights. But this adds sufficient light to it. So I think let's take those off like that there. And I'll leave those there, since that's where the entrance going up is. Okay, what else can we do inside here? I think, you know what, some carpets might look nice. Let's see. What do we have here that's not big? It's gonna add a little bit of, I think, life in here. And we can just maybe put a couple of these in. Yeah, I can't put those in because it's too big. Just spread out a couple of these to add something. A couple of stuff to give it a little bit of. I suppose we can just stick a mat like that and it just breaks up the floor a little bit. Okay, now I feel like there's something still missing in here. We need need something else. Something I actually do want is those other lamps that we saw. Where's those lamps? Or something that adds a little bit of light. Where is this? Candle bottles. Okay, now is this going to... What's the difference? That one's got like that. That one's a bit shorter. This one's got a longer candle on it. But now does this actually give off light? Doesn't do anything. No, it doesn't do anything. Okay, I was hoping that it actually gives off light. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. And it gives light. So if we add a couple of these, maybe in between here, but now see, that's kind of pointless. Hold on, let's do this rather. Take that. Let's first see if we can put in some tables. Where's those small little tables? That one there. Okay, so we stick a table in here. Okay, maybe a few spaces. Okay, and then we can... Okay, now where did I get that? Gosh, where was it? Decorative. There we go. And then add a couple of these on top of the tables. Okay, so I got that. I still feel like I'm missing something here. I need something a little bit more than what I have. Radios, plants. Maybe a couple of these ones. For the people that get up in the middle of the night. Stick some of these like this. Okay, so there's something downstairs. Now, to get upstairs. This whole place I need to do here. Oh yes, here I wanted lanterns. Each of these tables. Yep. Yep. Visible with the outside. Now what are we going to do in here for storage? I think here I need to do the normal foot lockers. Where is that foot locker little thing? And here we can do the foot lockers. So we're going to stick we can actually change these a little bit. Let's make it maybe second one. Come on, footlocker, move. that one. Oops, now you're supposed to be actually up there, my friend. You go that way. There. Okay, well, that's fine on that. Come on, why don't you wanna be difficult with me? Okay, and then we do this on the opposite side, like this. Okay, so this one is gonna be there. Then we can use that other toolbox for in between ones. So doesn't everything look exactly the same? Take a couple of these. Don't know why this thing is being difficult with me. Okay, throw in a few of these in here. Why don't you want to go? That's weird. There's something funny going on around here. I can't go close to this thing. That is so weird. Okay, and then where's that other... where are you? Maybe a couple of these ones. So we've got a little bit of variety. On that one. Stick you over there. One there. That, and then some people are using this crate. That's something completely different. But it's all stuff that you can find around the world. Got those. There's that one. That's got one. That's got, that got, that got. I think that's all of them. Did I miss any? Doesn't look like it. Okay, that's fine. I think we can put in something in here. How big is this thing? It's a little bit big actually. Not this one. That will work. Okay. There. Okay, now we need need some decoration plants. I think that's the one I was using, right? So let's use a different one. Okay, so I'm gonna stick in some plants. I just think you know how to look at that. Yeah, it makes a big difference. I actually want to know what this plant we're going to use over here too. So we're going to stick you one there. Come on, like that, and then we can stick one over there. One like that. And there. Need to put some cheese or something down here. Where's those outdoor looking cheese? This one here. Okay, let's stick that there. Is there space for another one? Oh, just not that plant. Maybe one of these. That one fits in there. Just. There we go. Okay, what else? What can we put here? How about carpet? And maybe one of those other tables like those things with the umbrella. Here's a red one here, I think. Okay, how about that one? I think that should work. And do I have... No, there was other part decoration, wasn't it? I think I'm thinking of with the light, the lantern. There we go. A couple of those. Okay, so they've got a place to sit there. I didn't want to put more chairs in here because then it's going to block it too much, but there is enough there. I need something. Now the thing is, now obviously with mods you don't have the thing to put a whole bunch of decorations unless you physically take items, which makes it a lot more difficult. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I see everybody's sleeping now. That actually was kind of cool with the people sleeping. Yeah, we need... What do we need else in there? How about some paintings? Hmm? Paintings would be... Get some paintings in there. Let's see, we need some big paintings. Okay, will that work? Well, sort of. People... That one. That one. You're gonna fit on there. Come on, you were just there a second ago. There we go. Adds a little bit of something. Oh, why don't you wanna do that? That's not really gonna. Yeah, well, that works. Except for that one that's inside the wall. Okay. At least it adds a little something to it. To make it too cluttered. Let's see how about this side. I think we can add. That looks a bit chaotic. Come on. You're there, you're there. Bingo. Okay, so on that side. That is actually perfect for the bar. That would work in our little bar area. Looks like drinks. Oh, come on, paint. What is going on with this painting? There, perfect. That works perfect on that one. I think I better sleep. Grab a bed. Okay, all rested
Lost
up.
track of how many blisters I got.
Now the only hard part I'm going to have is actually getting more settlers here, which is not actually too hard. I can send from other settlements, and if you got that rogue robot thing you can do, you get settlers and then send them here. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, decorations. Need to add something in here, and I'm thinking this. Some of these somehow or something. How about on here? But does this have to get power directly, or can it get with... no, you have to add power directly. Okay, well that's fine. To make a plane... I don't know what all these things are, but I'm going to use some of them. This one there. I'm going to stick one down. This doesn't go on. Need more space. What are these? Bowling. Okay, I need a comic one. Okay, how about this jukebox one? Side here somewhere. That works. Oh, that reminds me. Where is the... Man, there's a lot of this stuff. I was expecting something. Oh, what is this? This is a different one. Oh, this is a hanging one. Okay. Oh, it just looks different. It hasn't got the power thing to it. Okay, anyway, some Nuka-Cola. Hey, it's actually got a light on it. Okay, let's see what else we got. Come on. Oh, so you got the normal ones with the power to it, and then you got these ones that just basically click on with their own thing. Okay. Now the thing I was actually looking for, maybe it's in here somewhere. Okay, we can stick up that guy's clock. Don't know where this thing. Don't I have any of those other sign things? Hey, that's what I was looking for. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Okay, then stick that on there. We can add a little bit of things in here. We can see that this is the eating place in some way. Okay, bakery. Put all the stuff in there. Okay, so that guy is basically set up. Add some decoration on the outside. It's gonna look weird. Okay, that one's a bit big for that one. It doesn't fit very well on there now. Okay. That just gives a little bit of extra character to it. Okay. Now, let's see. So we're going to have people standing here. And then people can shop from this side. But we need something else in here. We're missing something. Okay, we got this whole wall at the back here we can decorate with. We need to add put a liquor sign over there. That. It's got to be some other type of decorations here. What is this? Paintings. Wall mounts. I suppose that's going to add a little something to it. Wall mounts. I want the big stuff, the big stuff. Death claw. I don't know why the death claw is so small though. Oh no, but I don't have all the what do you call it things? The skull stuff, that's why. Need more skull stuff. I've got to have all the ingredients to do it. Okay, come on, turn around. Okay, on there. Got this guy. That's a big one. I think let's take you. Let's stick you there and then stick the big one down there. Okay, there we go. So that's a little bit of decorated there. There's a little bit of things we need to do here. I'm not sure what. I need to break up these lines a little bit in between here. Let's see, these floor. This carpets. It's too small. Oh, it's a little bit. Would be nice actually if that was fitting in properly. Just to break up in the center here a little bit. Okay, so where people are standing. So that's that one. And this one needs over there. And you can have one up on your side. Now we're looking back here. Yeah, that guy can have one. And you can have one. And you as well. Okay, so there's a little carpet. Do we have enough sitting area here? I think we do. But I do actually want to put in some more of these. Just over here. And a couple of these ones. In between there. Just like that. I think once there's more people in here, then the place will definitely look different. Okay, I think, you know what, I'm gonna put a lantern in each one of these things. Where is it? Can I put a lantern on here? Okay, can you go on here or not? No, it doesn't want to. Oh, that kind of sucks. I want to put like a light source or something. Maybe this will work. It's definitely going to make it look a bit more interesting. Or maybe I can just put it here where the bar ones. Yeah. It adds a little something. Okay, so let's see if we put these in here. No, that gives it a little... Need something else to hang here, because it looks a little bit dull. Okay, can I put one on this side? Yes, I can. Okay, so I've got one there. But now they're gonna be able to walk through here though, that's the thing. Okay, can walk through there. That's fine. Okay, can't I put anything on top of these counters? This is a small thing, but I can't place anything on here. That kind of sucks. There's got to be something I can place on there. Candles. Not even candles either. Oh, that's not cool. Thought I could at least try and place something on top of the counters. See, I know there's some mods which you get when you actually use these, that it's got stuff inside of it. Let's see what else is here. What about the radios? No, not even the radios can go on there. Oh man, that kind of sucks. Nothing, not even the bottles. But since I am here, let's stick a couple of these on here. That's the one disadvantage of not having actually mods for that. I'm trying to think. I want something to like go through the air here or something. I'm not sure what. I don't have anything that can like really hang off the roof as much. Does this lady hang or something? I think she hangs. Let's see, what happens if I put this there? It's just a little hanging decoration. But that's not what I wanted. Okay, we got some Halloween things. We got these nice little skull things. Yeah, it would be nice for decoration, man. Okay, I suppose we can stick them like over there or something. Brains. No, I don't want that. Okay, how about Vault stuff? What do we got from Vault? Vault-Tec statues. Let's see, I think I can place some of these out here. Okay, we've got a little boy and a little guy. Okay. Well, I can't do much until I get people in here. That'll make things look a little bit better. We've got some decoration inside of here. We've got storage. We've got workbenches and everything. Let's see, what else are we missing? Anything here? Okay, we got 2 people doing scrap. The rest of the people doing the farming.
Huh?
Got a little bar area, people to sit and eat and food, so that's fine. I did add some more chairs in here though. I've added some of these chairs. I wasn't sure if I should be putting doors on these. And I feel like there's needs to be a little something, you know. Oh, let me just try something here quickly. With this edging over here, because it feels like something needs to be closed off. How can I like put this over there so it makes a little of a roof area? But now this thing has been difficult here, so I see because we've got the cables here now. That's the thing. Let's store that first. Otherwise I have to drop the cables down to there. Which I didn't actually want to do. It's a secret thing. So if I do that and that. Come on, you were there a second ago. See, something like that.
What?
Oh! There goes the defenses.
Some luck.
Well, that worked. There we go, and now we know the defenses are working. Ah, that was cool. Took out 2 super mutant hounds and this guy.
Keepers, am I right?
That was like within 3 seconds. Yeah, the defenses are definitely working. But I think there's going to be more. Yep, there we go. Look at that. Look at that.
I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, that kicked their butts. I can't even see them. But if there's one there, that means there's going to be another one on that side. Okay, let's go up here and see what that was. Probably more super mutants. Yep, here we go. I'll take that. Okay, we know what, we can actually just take all the stuff we find here. And then just dump it into the storage. Any more? Oh, here's one. They didn't even have a chance to get down here. Okay, so defenses are working. 100%. That ripped them apart. They didn't have a chance. Okay, what was I busy doing? Oh yes. See this little roof area. I was thinking of putting this roof area up here. Then I just need to drop this down. Come on, you need to go down there. That one's a bit of a problem. Okay, so let's see. Okay, well it closes up most of them. Just feels like I need to put something in to close it up a little bit. But I do actually want to put a door or something in here a little bit. Let's see if we can find one door at least. Blue door, green door, red door. Let's put a green door in there. Okay, you're gonna open the door? Yes, you are. Now, see, this is where the problem comes in. That's where the problem comes in. One reason I didn't want doors. We can leave one door there, so it just gives it a little bit of something. Otherwise people are going in and out of doors and you hear that door all day long. Okay, so that's fine, we got that there. And we can actually add, you know what, where's some of those other fancy lights? Fancy lights, where's those fancy colored lights? I wonder if I can add a few of those in there. Oh, the fans, that's what I wanted, was the fans. And these guys. Okay, but now, why don't you want to go on? Why doesn't these lights want to work on you? Okay, what is it about these lights that don't work properly? Okay, let's try the other ones. Yeah, these ones always work. Trying to see if we can get it on like that. They add a lot of light. There we go. Nice lit up. Welcoming entrance. I think we can stick one of these on there as well. Now there was something. Oh yes, the fans. Do these fans actually work? I think they do. But now, where am I going to put them though? Yeah, look at that. Okay, we can stick a couple of them in here. And let's see, is that more or less evenly? Yeah, that's even. Okay, so we want one. But these ones are now under this roof, so I think I'm just gonna have to stick like that. Okay, so we got two there. And a little bit of extra light things to that side. And then yeah. Okay, this guy is standing underneath this thing all day. I think he can have a fan by him. Yeah. Fan for him will be good. I don't think a fan in there is going to be working very well. Okay, so we've got a couple of fans in there. Okay, so we've got 2 there. So that's fine. Okay, what else? I want to add more things in here though. I'm not sure what. This door I can also take out and put in a proper door, but I don't actually want people to go in and out of it. You know what? Can I put a door on this thing? Let's put a red door in here. Can I put a door on here? Oh wait, it does go in there. There we go. Okay, so that's blocked off. So we don't go into that. This has got its own door. I've got a couple of these storage things here, but I think I need to add in something else. This is still far from done. I still got a lot of stuff I want to do here. I want to add things on there and up there. I need to start getting some people in here first. Okay, the security works. I think there's more or less enough in here. It's got a little bit of everything. I want to add things inside there. Add on the other side. Dude, you're standing in the way. Ah, see, they did spawn on this side. Yeah, there's a couple of guys. Yeah, they did spawn there. And then hear the shots going off. So they don't stand a chance. Well, there's proof that the fences are working 100%. Okay, well guys, I think I'm gonna leave it there for this episode. This place is not done, but I'll now do off camera or off video, whatever you want to call it, and add in a couple of things, and then we can do a tour at a later stage. I do think I want to actually add in some more lights. I'm going to take these lights and make them go right around the whole edge, light up the boundary of the settlement basically, and then add in a couple of other things. But I think we're going to leave it there, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Cheers.